And lastly, this is not your full-time career. You don't do this for a living. You do other things for a living, and then you have these skills. And I'm not negating anybody's talents, anybody's like know-how, ability to teach, because sometimes people can teach a lot better than they can apply, which is very interesting. But for me, I'm at the point where I'm like, I need to see a physical application of the information that you're telling me you can teach me. I need to see where you've applied it to somebody else or yourself and gotten to where I want to be. And that was the disagreement. And I was just like, I know in my heart of hearts that I hired the right person. And I had to say that. I was like, I hired the right person for myself. Like, that's great that you feel like you can get me to wherever it is and you believe in me. And that's another thing that people have to really kind of keep in mind is like, you can have a solid core group of people that believes in you, that sees your potential and wants to see you thrive and get to where you need to be. But at the same time, those people might not be the ones to get you there. I'm not saying abandon your friend group. I'm just saying that you might have to hire outside of your friend group in order to still get to the point that they see you at, because they just don't have the ability to get you there no matter how much they want you to be there. So all of those things tie into what came to mind when we were having this disagreement. And I felt like they were important to say just because there's so many people on the internet right now that are convincing people that they're experts in this, that, and the third, and they're going to get them to this level. And actually, right before then, I got reached out to by a management team, and they were like, "Oh, we can help you with your promotion, blah 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 blah, whatever they sell, right?" And I was like, I've done this before. I was like, what? Where did you hear my music? Because I know I don't release a lot of my music. I'm cataloging. So I'm like, okay, where did you hear my music? Who referred you? Like, what are my favorite songs of yours? Like, what kind of artists you represent? How many artists do you have on your roster? Oh, you have 100. Okay, so you must have a team. What does your team do? What are their expertise? Like, you have to ask all these kind of questions. It came down to, like, finally I just stopped entertaining the whole thing because I don't have time for that. But that's the thing. We don't have time, energy, or finances to waste. So find people that know what they're talking about, that you have actual things you can look at and prove that they can get you to where you need to be. And then lastly, I'll say with my last little bit of time is don't be afraid to invest in those people if you have the money to do so. Spend on yourself, believe in yourself, and then also get proof. That's it. Thanks.